Let's talk to Derek. Derek is waiting for your word from Cryle. Oh, Patios, 'tis good to be free to come, but I'm afraid there is no word from Cryle and Grahatia. They're working as fast as they can to compile the findings. But between the Phantom Realms, Aether data, and the monument, they have much more to review. Now, while awaiting developments, I had a mind to pay Shogun a visit in Diumphalos. If you aren't otherwise occupied, you should come too. Oh, if it isn't Patios and Derek. But no Cryle or Raha, I see. Unfortunately, speaking of whom, would you not prefer to be with them and Charlian? You're a researcher too, after all. I find myself much more effective in the field. Being here gives me inspiration, you see. And of late, I've been mulling over the opening words of the epigraph. As beings who endure the wheel of the star, we are susceptible to the influence of hopes and prayers. Thus do we commit our yokes herein, lest we stray from our purpose. The suggestion that fate has shaped the nature of the 12 paints a truly intriguing picture. If truth be told, I was hoping that I might speak with the gods again. But they haven't graced us since the time we solved the mystery of the monument. They only do so on exceptional occasion, it seems. But that is a may. I believe there might be another way to see them. When we journeyed with the gods, Azima told me that each of them wished to speak with you in private. You. If you were to call them before their heavens, I have a feeling they will answer. So won't you give it a try? And afterwards let us know what they said. I for one see no harm in it. But if you are disinclined, then do not feel pressured. It is entirely your decision. Poking to your satisfaction, have we? Then let us wait. Cryle and Graha together. Still no sign. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. As an adventurer, you're better traveled than most. Of the places you have seen, what kind do you like the best? Let's go with faraway lands. Ah yes, I can imagine you being given to such. The thrill of visiting unknown places. I can understand. I myself am partial to wandering Eurasia. So rich in Aether, this land, and possessed of so many aspects. It was when I was traveling through Twelveswood that I encountered this fellow I knew. Not how he came to be injured and alone, but I couldn't turn a blind eye. He has long since recovered, and I probably should have returned him to his forest home. When I see him here, untaught in the presence of gods, I can't help but feel it was fate that delivered him to me. Still, the day will come when we must go our separate ways. There, finally, everyone. Oh, welcome back. How fared your work? It took longer than we anticipated, but we managed to compile our findings and hence deliberated a course of action. Indeed, here we would do well to tread with caution. The waveforms we recorded with the etheric analyzer reveal an unsettling occurrence. In, of course, of fighting us, the gods expended tremendous amounts of their Aether, so much so as to dilute their very essence. Mr. Rory, you've done nothing wrong. The gods themselves wish to fight after all. That being said, we should avoid engaging in further battle until we learn more about their objective. To that end, we'll seek out the 13th unnamed, being a being whose duty is to watch unflinching. If Raha is correct, and we have no reason to believe otherwise, said being is the Watcher on the moon. You'll be pleased to know I've already acquired permission to use the Tower of Babel from the Elsevier contingent, who will foresee the structure of the Garlean people's leave. So we're really going then to the moon. Huzzah! I wonder what the Watcher's like. There are no others letters. Then let us set forth at once. If you still wish to speak to the gods, best to seek them out now. They may not be there later. Greetings, Heideland's champion. You're ever welcome here, so as your companions. It is a pleasure to meet you, Watcher. We come hoping that you would answer some questions for us. Questions about Heideland. I've deciphered the monument at the heart of the Phantom Realm, in addition to the names and duties of the 12. It speaks of one who is unnamed, who shall watch unflinching. Are we correct in assuming that the individual is you? The 12 has existed have existed for eras. If you know aught about them, will you not share your knowledge with us? They have a desire which they claim can only be fulfilled through battle with mankind. We wish to understand what that is. Please. Derek seems to know him. Derek knows something, but he does not want to say it himself. Derek knows something. So man has managed to come this far. Very well. You have earned the right to know. Remember, however, that I am but a creation. Though I have been imbued with some memories of the past, they are far from complete. First of all, I am indeed the unnamed being the monument describes. An entity created by Heideland to serve a purpose alongside the 12. Together, they were charged with preserving equilibrium on a sundered and unstable star. Like myself, they were given shape from people who once existed. And like myself, they believed that the world would be entrusted to the new life that had emerged. While I do not possess detailed memories of that time, Fanat selected those she deemed best suited to their respective duties. That would explain why the 12 appear to have personalities like mortals. Yeah, there used to be Ashens, right? The men and women who once influenced their personalities, yes, but so too did the faith of the mortals. Knowingly or no, when men pray, they will will the object of their worship to assume a form that can better grant them their heart desire. In this matter, have the 12 been shaped over eons into images that fit man's ideals. So you were right, Ra. Hopes and prayers have the power to influence the gods. Yet, even thus changed at Venat's behest, he would have refrained from intervening in mortal affairs. As a result, there will have been times when they acted in ways that are contrary to our expectations. But now that Hydaelyn is no more, and the final days are averted, the 12 have arrived at a decision regarding their fate all on their own. It is not for me to reveal the truth of their desire. I can, however, guarantee that it will not visit harm upon mankind, nay, far from it. Well, I, for one, never felt that the gods meant us ill. To have your guarantee as well, we couldn't possibly doubt them anymore. It is most assuming to confirm the connection between you and the 12. With this, we may proceed in our quest with easier hearts. Well, thank you for sharing the knowledge with us. We shall return to the Omphalos and continue engaging with your brethren. That as well, as I watch on, I shall pray that the tale comes to a happy conclusion for gods and men alike. Yeah, Derek knows something. He knows something. He knows something. But he does not want to tell us. He knows the Watcher. He probably knows him from back in the day. May your journey be fulfilling. Let's go back to Omphalos. Something's amiss. The god's avatar is nowhere to be seen. It's because our preparations are complete. I've waited so bloody long for this moment. Limlian. Are such uncouth words the first you would speak unto our guests? Oh, leave off, Thaleia. You can't tell me you're not as excited as I am. Would be the first to admit my joy, but on such a momentous occasion, I would act with due propriety. Well met, children of man. This is our understanding that you have spoken of the Watcher and ascertain our true nature. Indeed, we were created by Hydaelyn to tend to the star. Having built the Omphalos at its heart in our sanctums throughout the Aether-rich Eorza, we labored to preserve the balance of reality. Of this we have learned, but there is still one thing we do not understand. Our analysis of the Phantom Realm revealed that you and yours dilute your very selves by fighting us. Would this not impede your ability to carry out your duties? We appreciate your concern, but you needed worry. You need not worry. We appreciate your concern, but we need not worry. So Derek is one of them. We knew it. So the baby Oppo was Ochon all along. Though I am to disappoint, it isn't the little fellow. He is Ochon. brethren used various creatures as their avatars. I chose the form of a man, the better to share in your solitude. And it fell to me. The Wanderer, to beckon unto the unfollows, they who could grant your our wish. But how could you hide such a thing from us? Had you known my true identity and our purpose, we feared that you would refuse to fight us. But our fears are unfounded. You've heeded our request despite the hardships endeavored to grant it. Forgive me, Pedios, but I must leave the little fellow in your care. In the innermost part of our realm, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. I await your coming with bated breath. Ah, this is the grandest moment, mortal. Gird your loins and have at us. I shall receive you with my all, be as a raging torrent. So Derek is the Wanderer, the deity who shares in man's solitude. And in order to beckon us to the Phantom Realm, he posed as an explorer and solicited the aid of the sons of Saint Koinok. In spite of this, I do not feel as though I've been deceived, nor do I harbor any resentment. Rather, I simply feel sad. I understand. It is as if a dear friend were suddenly spirited away. In hindsight, perhaps it was the expectation of the coming battle that he had kept men at arm's length. Oh, cool. I imagine it must be even harder for you. But to know that one of the 12 walks amongst us, it makes me want to do the best that we can. Aye, since the time immemorial, the 12 have watched over us. And even as they fulfill their purpose of maintaining stability, as being possessed of sentience, they also heeded the hearts of men. So let us do likewise, heed our hearts and do our utmost to grant them their desire. And I believe we all know what comes next. By all indications, this will be a final foray into the God's sanctum. This task we entrust to you and your adventure friend once more. As there's no telling what may happen, we shall remain on guard here. Twice now that you have triumphed, and I have faith that you will do the same. Go well. Thaleia. Let's start Thaleia. Thaleia. Oh, this looks amazing. Oh my god.
Come, mortal. Make your way through our watery sanctum. Let us see how you fare against my servants. Only to be expected for they who vanquished my pupil Byraga. It shall be my pleasure to welcome you personally. I have looked forward to this moment, children of man. The scholar shall measure your depth of knowledge. rivers rage at my behest. Not all knowledge is wisdom. At what answer will you arrive, I wonder? Of ignorance be cleansed! Join me in deepest knowledge. Let flow the waters of your mind. Seek new perspectives, and you shall find new paths. Small wonder the others have exalted so. Oh, waters purifying, reveal their nature. Tis time for test. Share with me your ruminations. Not all answers can be obtained through might. Prove to me the wisdom of man. Let us enlighten one another. Well done, wise children. Well done.
Got it.
Smooth sailing so far, I see. Come then.
Ooh, that's good. I need that. $650. I don't think I need $650. I need this one too.
Let me prepare a suitable stage for our union. creation. Mine are the waves and the wind. Can you contend with he who rules the tides?
No, I did it backwards. I got it.
My trident cuts the very brace for the storm! The seas ahead.
I am the last of us to face you. Strong are they who roam. Stand firm amidst the storm. You must persevere. Wind, guide my arrow. My bowstring sings. overcome this. I know you can. Arise! By fighting you, that strength shall be returned to the star. Come! Grant us our heart's desire! Stay not your steps! Those who hesitate are lost. Behold the Wanderer's arrow. I'm glad that it was you who came to us. Here our journey ends. Blessings be upon you on the road ahead. May the wind ever be at your back. Sweet sorrow of parting. I beg you, stay the course to the end.
You're back. The Omphilus. It's suddenly transformed. Servants? What's the meaning of this? Those ones, I leave to you. Go, my friend. I will stay here with the others.
Very good. Is this gonna be the final boss? Last one of the raid, right?
The will of the star has entrusted the future to you and yours. As entities charged with ensuring life on Aetheris, we rejoice in this outcome with all our hearts.
Tis time, beloved children. Time to bid farewell to relics of the past.
So all the gods combine to create one powerful god? Is that how that works? Alright, this. Oh shit, I screwed up that one. Yeah, I need a race too.
It was your faith that gave rise to these radiance. Mercy be upon our beloved children.
Shit, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I was not standing in the right place.
In wisdom lies strength. Unity lies resilience.
Shit, I was not fast enough.
Strength shall we hold back.
We're doing pretty good so far. Shit, our team got wiped. We'll need some resurrections. Almost there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Just finish it off. Just finish it. Just finish it. Yes, got it. Yes. Divine satisfaction. Yes. That is definitely divine satisfaction.
Thank you.
That last fight is extremely tough. Whoa. That last fight was insane. I think I've got a circlet, right? Yeah, no. Let's need that. Then we'll pass on these, because we don't need these. We'll roll for one for Ocean. And we'll try to roll for the scrolls. One Eluja card would be nice. I kind of want to do a G pose here. Hello, Dolly. Let's do a G pose here. Right here. In front of Luigi. Right. Center around here. Somewhere like this. Something like this, right? I should tilt the camera a bit. Something like this. Then I want to remove the depth of field. There we go, because we don't see Luigi behind us. Put bright filter maybe? No, it's a bit too bright. Maybe no filters actually. Or maybe just strength and effects. Yeah. No. Just no effects. Screen effects we could put brilliant. That should be good. Oh, Patios, are you alright? Oh, thanks for clearing the way, Patios. That being said, I presume is the 12... You have done well, children of Man. As promised, we shall reveal the truth in its entirety. Our desire simply does to give ourselves unto the star as a blessing. In the 12 millennia we existed, we have come to harbor tremendous power through prayers. Through battle, our essence shall unravel and return to the star, where it might give rise to new life. Such is our final gift to you. You mean you'll disappear? Yes, the fragments of our former souls which serve as the core of our existence shall rejoin the life stream. Yet true, yet though we may fade from sight or individually lost, its star's influence shall endure. The only thing to change is where our prayers find their way. Henceforth it shall be this, the instrument of blessing that receives of mortals' hopes, and that shall be given back to the star. But your presence brings comfort to mankind. Everyone would wish for you to remain. Must you truly fade away? Such gladdening things you say, child. We confess, what we do, we also do for ourselves. mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even who are... When mankind overcame the final days, it so moved us that even we, who are but constructs, knew the greatest joy. You have shown your unfaltering love for the world. In return, we would show our undying love for you. Worry not. Myths are wont to be woven and passed down. So long as men hold the 12 in fondness, we shall live on in your faith in us. When you say such thing, the moment of parting has come. By our blessing, may you march towards a brighter future. Farewell, beloved children. When you are ready, brothers and sisters. May the front of your ingenuity ever flow. Yours is the strength to destroy all obstacles. Abide in virtue and hold fast to the truth. There is meaning in your deeds. Celebrate life and embrace death. May you flourish and reap a bountiful harvest. In your limited time, have boundless compassion. Carry yourself with honor and forge on towards victory. Harbor love in your heart for yourself and for others and for the world. From past to future, the river knowledge flows. Be part of its nourishing waters. May a wonderful new world greet you beyond destiny's horizon. Be calm as the ocean, and you shall weather any storm. As the wind blows unfettered, may you be free to follow your heart. Your little monkey does not want you to go. He wants you to stay. You're not going to leave that little monkey alone, are you? You needn't agonize so, Oshan. Remain with them if that is your desire. Is Oshan staying with us? But this is what we've dreamed of, to return to the star together. I never imagined that I would grow so fond of them, that parting would be so hard. Long as we have abided and patient to rejoin the life stream. For the drop in the river of time that is a man's fleeting life. Why not share your fate with them? follow your heart as you ever have. And when the time comes, we shall meet again. Oh my god, Derek is back. Yay. I've decided to continue journeying a while longer. Oh, this was epic. What an epic finale for the raids. Words can't well express my surprise when I open my eyes to see Derek standing there. I'm naturally curious as to what happened, but above all, I've rejoiced for a dear friend returned. Embraced by gods. What to say in such a moment? Best to speak from the heart, I suppose. I'm glad to be back. And we're glad to have you back. Glad hardly suffice to describe it. We're over the moon that you're still here, Derek. Or should we call you Oshan? I no longer have Oshan's power. Derek will do. I was remade from the portion of my essence that wasn't returned to the star, to live out my days as a man. May I ask what happened? No sooner had the 12 vanished than you reappeared before us. At the very last, I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bear to say farewell. Your earnest friendship had weighed up down my steps. And the little fellow's fervent call halted them. I was overwhelmed by the keenest longing to remain among you and see more of the world I love. Upon seeing me torn, my brethren bade me follow my heart. I needed no further urging. We created the instrument of blessing in the faith that one day the star would no longer need of our guiding hand. Thanks to you, that day has finally come. But I ramble. How uncharacteristic. Let us head back to the Unfallows, shall we? We must return to Shylion. The firm will be expecting a report. Yet if the entire truth were to be revealed to the public, it would shake the very foundation of the worship of the 12. Aye, in penning a report, we should do well to consult the firm on what details are safe to disclose. Much pertaining to the field of mythology will need to be obfuscated, I fear. Worry not on my account. Inspired by our findings, I have a mind to examine the 12 in the context of reception theory. The people's perception of deities are wont to be informed by their culture. By comparing the difference across eras, and regions, I believe we may uncover, heretofore unseen aspects of the 12. Reception theory, you say? Most intriguing. I should like to see the fruits of your research when I visit Shylion. When you do, have you care not to reveal who you used to be? Our scholars would be all over you, like starved beasts. I see. Perhaps I shall wait a while before I come calling. Before I came to you, I simply roamed the world. I had no objective, nothing I wished to find. With this second chance I have, I mean to undertake my travels with a renewed perspective. But here I set out. Move my brethren hopes elsewhere, to a place in man's myths. Oh, wonderful idea. If you don't mind, we should like to accompany you. By all means, we make to the sanctum of the 12, in the East Shroud. In the East Shroud, the sanctum of the 12. Is it a temple that I know? Oh yeah, that place. Okay, I know where that is. Oh, there it is. The Sanctum of the 12. Of course, it's a big giant cathedral, right? Yeah, this is where they do like the in-game weddings, right? People have their weddings here. Yeah, this is where they do the in-game weddings. It's in this building there. Yeah, the 12. No matter how many times I visit the sanctum, its majesty never fails to move me. And a rich history, originally built during the dawn of the 5th astral era, it was reclaimed by the wood before being restored in the wake of the calamity. Surely it stands as a testament to the influence of that magical civilization and city-states have had upon Eurozone culture. This sanctum harbors the hopes of men, and now those of my brethren shall join them. If you are not averse, I would speak a little of my brethren. that is, those individuals whose essence lent them form. As it pertains to another age, some concepts may be foreign to you, but would you be interested in nonetheless? Oh, the ancients. You're going to talk about the ancients. Excellent. Baragot was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects. Baragot was a man with a gift for creating inanimate objects such as buildings and furnishing. With his abilities, he served as a supervisory role at the Bureau of the Architect in Amarat, where he was nothing short of a pillar. His chief was carefree to a fault, you see, and he took it upon himself to ensure the work was done. Walgar was a brawny man whom Venat encountered on her travels. Very quickly struck up a friendship, and he joined her on a quest to destroy an enormous meteor that was hurtling towards the star. It is fair to say this event gave rise to the legends surrounding the destroyer. Azima was a woman who served a judicial officer in the Bureau of the Administrator, an experience which served her well as the warden. She was an ardent proponent of the seat of Azim, and dreamed of training under Venat and her successor. Nal Tal was a close personal friend of mine, a merchant by trade. He was outwardly egregious, but also possessed a reserved side and knew quiet joy in his passion for ore. When he began treating him as a dual aspect to God, it reminded me of the person he used to be, and I couldn't help but be struck with the pang of nostalgia. Nofika was a landscape architect. Nofika was a landscape architect of great repute who grew plants gathered from the star over. Despite being skilled in magic, she preferred to nurture plants as nature intended, and her garden ever bloomed with beautiful flowers. All who visited were said to leave their souls. Altic was a researcher who observed newly made creation in Elpis. Oh yeah, we did meet Altic in Elpis, like back when we went to the past. That's right, we did meet the Altic, the human Altic. Although it was his sister's urging that he first join our faction, he soon became a stalwart believer in the cause, and always took the initiative in discussion. Halone was a formidable warrior tasked with hunting creations that were deemed detrimental to the star. For her prowess, she had been regarded as a leading candidate for the seat of Pastorot, preserver of discipline and order. Menfina was the youngest among us, a student affiliate of the Words of La Habrea at the Academia Aether. Even within the prestigious institution she was considered a prodigy, and hers were the hands that created the magic to isolate and seal Zodiark. Thaleia was the headmaster of the Academia Aether, a man of learning and leadership both. He presided over the institution's myriad faculties. No known phenomenon existed in which he wasn't versed. Words do not do justice to express the remarkable scholar he was. Nimia was an observer in Nelpis, like her older brother Altic. She possessed a caring and inquisitive nature, and was liked and trusted by her peers. Limlian was a researcher at the Metabase Thaleia facility for the observation and evaluation of sea life. So passionate was she about her work, she once drew a knife at someone who nearly came close to her observation subject. Oshan was a traveler whom Venat encountered in the wilderness. They shared a campfire and discussed at length what it means to be free. Leaving my hopes as the wanderer in this place, I shall set forth anew as simply a man named Derek. And last but not least, the Watcher. He was the chief archivist at Animus Aether, and respected Venat deeply as an individual, even as he cared for her as a dear friend. Indeed, among our number, none was more devoted to Venat, and that devotion made him best suited to his duty and the solitude that accompanies it. That is all. This is a lot to remember, but I should be glad if they remain with you in some way. We're grateful that you would share this with us. These new aspects of Hydaelyn in the 12, thank you. Well, this past time we head back to Sharlayan. It wouldn't do to keep Ojika waiting. I assume you'll be traveling via Lominsa, in which case allow us to see you off there. Till now, I have wandered alone, but as I recently learned, a journey is better shared. Friends are presently booking their passage. And that's where you are. There's room aboard the next ship, so we'll be setting sail shortly. Oh, Derek, no sooner do we arrive in a crowded place than you up and disappear. That's the force of habit in order to avoid people. But I need to do so anymore, do I? On the contrary, I should embrace the chance to connect with other souls. As your comrades, we completely agree. And remember, you're always welcome at the Baldesian Annex, so be sure to pay us a visit. You may depend on it. Thank you, Derek, for giving us your trust. Thank you as well, Pedius. Had you not been with us, we would have struggled to grant the 12th their wish. Well, we had best find our vessel. While the report remains to be compiled, I believe we can officially declare our investigation complete. Till next we meet, friends. Oh, do you still have time, Betios? Here, embark on my journey. There's a place nearby I would like to visit. Might I ask you to accompany me? Thank you, come. We shall head outside the city via the Tempest Gate. Here, the wind whips in from the sea like a storm, but I've always found the sensation quite invigorating. Lest you wonder, I intend to strike west, and hence make my way through the upper and outer La Noscea. In order to mark my new beginning as a man, en route I wish to see Ocon's embrace with you. You need only accompany me across the bridge. From there, I shall continue on my own. Such a great wave that was ripped in the god's grip from the mainland. In the wake of the calamity, my brethren and I were occupied with our respective duties. This is my very first time seeing the bridge. Shall we then? So it's temporarily constructed with wood. Interesting. Ah, such an invigorating breeze. Oh, Aether. Your beauty truly knows no bounds. Forgive me, I was lost in thought. It is a fine bridge, boasting splendid views and bringing with life their very image of man's determination to overcome adversity. Well, this is as far as I asked you to come. But if you are willing, might we converse a little bit more? It occurs to me I hadn't asked you about your opinion on the 12. How'd you personally perceive us, for instance, or what you felt when you faced us? Your words from the heart I would take with me as a memento. Is that so? The others will be glad to hear that. Thank you for humoring me, and apologies for keeping you long. to set forth now, to witness a world filled with our blessing. To begin with, I shall scour Nanoskia and visit those locales which are named after the 12, after which I shall go wherever the wind blows. Together with this fellow, of course, until such time as he tires of my company. This time I shall embrace the joy of meeting and accept the sorrow of parting. When the time comes to return to the star, I shall share my experiences with my brethren. Needless to say, your words will feature prominently in my recounting. You will continue your own journey, will you not? Then I shall look for you out there. Fare you well, my friend. May the 12 bless you and keep you. That's the end of Myths of the Realm. Alright, well, we finished. We finished Myth of the Realm. The new Alliance raid was awesome. That was an awesome finale for the Alliance raid. That was amazing.